All right, so my name is Marcus Kirkland. I'm a marketing major. I graduate next May, and something I'm most afraid of when I graduate is just not feeling prepared. Obviously when you're in school, they make you feel prepared and, you get all these things ready, but it's a different story whenever you're actually out into the real world. And so that's what I'm kind of nervous about.
Is we wanted to just show you this. So I just want you to watch this video.
I'm Leslie Walker Stevens. I'm originally from Petal, Mississippi. Now I live in Atlanta. I'm a wife, a mom, a dog mom, and I currently have my own consulting business. Something that my time at Southern Miss gave me that I did not realize until later in life. I achieved my life dream between ages 18 and 21. As a little girl, I went to the Southern Miss games with my dad. I was his sidekick. We tailgated. I wore black and gold. I could not think beyond Southern Miss. It's the only place I applied, the only place I wanted to go, the only place I loved. I never considered anything else. When I graduated, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it was so fast. I couldn't believe who I'd become. My purpose is to love people by building things that help them. I wanted to stay, but I also wanted to go and try that in new environments and test that. So that's the essence of Southern Miss. Reach back and help others, reach forward and pull yourself forward, and that's why I love it so much. I love my career. It's been so great. I've had opportunities to travel and work with different companies in different cities across the United States. I started my career as a graduate assistant at Auburn University. I taught public speaking. I loved it. Then I transitioned to Atlanta, where I worked for Anderson Consulting as a management consultant. They IPO'd and became Accenture. I was there for about 8 years. Worked for SunTrust Bank in Atlanta, worked for Bank of America out of Charlotte, and then I worked for myself. I entered the entrepreneurial journey because although I loved my corporate experience, it took me a long way, I really wanted to define my own art. I really wanted to make my own path. I wanted to build something that could really help people and companies when they're in a time of need. And so it's really as simple as that. That's what drives me. I want to help, I want to connect, and that's just the attitude. I'm always going to be leaning on that and working toward that, but you really do have to ask for help. I look at life as there are 8 billion people on the earth who I'm waiting to be friends with. And that's how I approach it and why I did it.
Kind of puts me at ease a little bit that, it does take time, but you figure it out eventually.
Swipe to the right and we have one more thing we want you to watch.
Okay.
We just hit play.
Marcus, you're going to be scared.
Oh my God.
You're going to be scared. It's okay. Scared means you care. Having fear means you want it. And that's good. If you felt nothing, it's not worth doing. So accept that fear is real and fear is part of it, but do it anyway. And the last thing that I'll say to you, Marcus, is we're so good at being our own worst critics. Please be your own best cheerleader.